I think it was the session before, where we had found out where one of the hypocrites were. The was very interesting. Kind of kerfuffle, I think both parties were kind of
You're starting to cut out a bit.
Yeah, your mic's going a bit.
I am.
It's going a bit muffled.
Yeah. Yep. Now we cannot hear you if you're speaking loudly. Oh, wait.
Were you testing? Like.
Let's give him a moment. Same thing here.
All right. I don't know if that sounds any better or not. This is like a new mic. Yeah, this is like a new microphone, so it's probably just being a new microphone as is tradition. But we found out, the Woodwards, that was kind of like both kind of arguably in the wrong, though we were mostly defending ourselves. He kind of had a point that not every fight has to be to the death, but at least hopefully next time, whatever we fight can talk in that sense. We went up the mountainside looking for more of these hippogriffs. We found eagles being attacked by trolls. We have dispatched the trolls. Sadly, we did not save all the eagles, but we saved some of them. They gave us this flute. So now I don't remember who took it. But
we haven't discussed that, who takes it yet.
Gotcha. So that's going to be fun. So we're going to be able to do some very nice movement with that. Other than that, right now, I don't think we've gotten to the top yet, so I'm not sure if we're going to keep going up or if at this point we're going to go back. But that's most of the significant stuff that happened.
Okay, and as you stand near those eagles, and they reward, I believe they gave Valen the whistle, so I guess Valen can do what he wants with it, like pass it to whoever he wants or anything, being the only one that he's able to communicate with it. There are two giant eagles and two giant eagle hatchlings in front of you. One of the giant eagles is severely injured right now. If I remember correctly, Madeline used 5 healing on it, so it's still up, but barely alive, as you have scorched the remains of these trolls, as Ternok remains invisible to avoid the eagle's grasp.
Well, at least we've taken care of this now. I wonder if there's more of these things in this area.
Hopefully not, but there's always odds that there could be.
As you say that, Madeline, the giant eagle again squawks, and Valen, you can understand. These creatures that ravage our kind used to stay in this part of the mountains. There could be more of them. However, they barely make it to the eagle's top, to the mountain top. But there is another predator that has forced us to make new nests over here, driving those creatures towards us as well.
Oh, well, I'm going to squawk, squeak, squawk, and ask two things. First is, what is this other predator, and is there any danger that they can see if a healthy one flies up and does a sweep? Can they see anything, or is this a good time to rest? Squawk!
I can try and keep a lookout for you. You have helped me and my family. However, he will look to the left and see let's say it's his wife or whatever. Not wife, The female one, they do not have. Yeah, you get the idea. The female one seems unable to flight for now, unable to aid me, as it is pummeled, having suffered a lot of damage. You can rest here while I ward you off.
Okay,
The
and
last creature lurks atop, hunting prey that flies higher than the clouds.
I'm going to tell them that I'm going to try to make the lady bird feel better.
Okay, how much healing is that? That is 11 points of healing and some temporary hit points as well.
Boom!
And suddenly the giant eagle, the female giant eagle, flaps its wings and squawks as it looks where it starts squawking aggressively, not aggressively, constantly towards you, Valen, as you understand that it is thanking you right now. We'll oversee the area.
And then I make sure to share with everyone that what they said about some type of big bad predator and they were moving and all that stuff.
As they fly above to scan the area and allow you to have at least a short rest, you got the time to yourselves. There are some giant eagle hatchlings in front of you that are looking towards you, Valen, but they do not seem to understand pretty much a lot of things.
So is this a short rest? Did I hear that right?
Yes, and a good time for the party to talk about the item that you got, whoever gets it, and stuff like that.
Well, who wants to take it, huh?
I think previously we said the smart plan would be giving it to our slowest but most possibly glacius cannon person, which is a fire fiend. I don't know. Is it half by any chance?
Keep in mind, if you are blowing the whistle, you cannot cast spells with verbal components.
He has another ability. I think we talked about it last time.
Star spell, yeah. But it's also just thinking I use that for when you guys all rush straight up ahead of me again.
Well, I'm fine with whoever gets it. Whether it be Hearth or most likely also Valen. I think Valen took charge during this.
We're discussing about mobility though, and he has his teleportation tricks. I don't have anything like that myself.
That's fair. Well then, I suppose if whoever has it most effective, it would be you then.
No objections. I suppose I'll be taking it then.
Wondering if I should spend all my hit dice here. Better to save some.
That's it, yeah. Well, what is next, huh? Do we keep traveling up, or?
Well, Valen, did the eagle say anything else? Or?
It said like that there was some new bad predator that had moved in, that anything that went above the cloud line was killed by this thing. So I assume that it can fly or that it can walk on clouds. That would be cool. I need to learn how to walk on clouds. Oh, but and that these rubbery things that Hearth incinerated, those things have been coming around mainly because everybody's upset. It seems the whole local ecosystem is in a tuffle here. And that they were thankful that we helped. I don't think they're going to stay thankful for very long, though, given that we're hanging out. Oh, gosh. I should probably step off their nest. Yeah.
Did they say anything else about this new predator at all? Or just that it's been, well, messing
They said where it was, but I don't know this local area enough to know what they meant. I'm sure they would point us in the right direction. I imagine they're going to be coming down any moment. I just asked them to check to see if it was safe for us to take a rest a moment. But like I said, I bet they're happy we're here, but I bet they're not happy we're here. Okay, I guess we can get to the top of the mountain. I'm sure they could tell us how to get to their old nest.
I wonder, do hippogriffs eat meat? Do you think it could be some of them?
I don't know. I bet it could. You could be right.
I don't know. I think that this might be something a bit bigger, and it might not be something to do with the hippogriffs. There's a chance that the hippogriff we found was injured by the thing that these eagles are referring to.
I mean, either way, we should check it out, you know?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Suppose.
Well, I'm ready to go. If anyone else is.
Everyone done with their short rest dices? To make sure.
Yep.
Do a quick roll to see a short rest point.
Yes, short rest.
Yep.
Do a quick die roll to get some heal pick.
How about it? As I don't know if Valen needs something to ask more of those giant eagles, but they will return before you leave. As they see you leaving, they will return back to their nest to tend to their hutslicks. As they turn and look towards you, Valen, and somewhat give you a nod of acknowledgement.
I let them know that we are all suitably impressed with their nest, that it is laid out very well to the directions of the world and the flow of energy. I could tell that Madeline agrees. And as I'm departing and letting them know we're going to leave them alone, that how would they describe this thing that this new predator? You know, would they describe it as being like, you know, a bigger version of themselves, or something that looks like me? I mean, of course, it wouldn't be me, but something that looked like me, you know, pink.
It moved fast, like a shadow through the clouds. Most of our kind, we were not able to even see it. One of our kind, one of our flock, was taken by it. Then others followed. We quickly realized that this is a predator able enough to kill the whole flock if it came to that. And thus, we moved our nest. a dangerous area like that, sure. But this creature is even more dangerous. It has the size of the mountain. It yields the ability to fly above clouds, higher than we can. Its skin is dark as the night.
I let everybody know that. I don't know what that means. And then I let them know that we're gonna go ahead and leave and get on the path to their former flying grounds, and thank them for being who they are and for their excellent layout of their beautiful nest and the wonderful energy that it promotes in the world.
And how to still wondering what feng shui means.
As you go forward and upwards into the... A second. Sure. Yep, okay, got it. Upward onto the mountain path. As you're all moving forward, Ternok still by your side, as he was whispering to Madeline, "Why are we going there? This does not sound good. This sounds like a horrible idea. And I'm very small yet. I'm not able to conquer words still."
Yeah, we do horrible ideas all the time, and it works out fine. Plus, it's a mountainside. There might be something very pretty for you to take.
The blood of my enemies is the most pretty sight in the world. As Ternok closes his eyes and says that as he's making a sinister, evil laughter. Everybody has already moved forward. Wait! As he rushes back to meet with the group. As indeed, after a couple hours of climbing and moving upwards onto the mountain top, you find yourselves at the very peak of those mountains, and in front of you stands the former nest of those eagles. You can see, right? The map.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's good for me. As on the other end, you see a griffon trying to move, but its wings have been damaged a lot. 3 or even 4 large quills have pierced his back and is unable to move. Next to him, there stand a few corpses, hippogriffs, the mounds that were probably stolen, dead, split and torn in half, eaten from whatever creature that is, and a giant eagle with only feathers remaining over there. In mid of all this massacre, these carcasses and all that, you spot something shining, something glimmering towards you. It seems like a knight wearing armor, yet still far from your grasp.
You know, this...
Arthur's gonna start getting ready to hide.
This reminds me of the first time we met you, Chorkle. It was a trap.
Pinkman, you. This is true. This is true. I feel my scales itching.
We should stick. It's a terrible idea to stick together or split up. We don't want this thing to start picking us off, whatever it is.
Probably not the
biggest
best time.
one we must be careful for is.
We should stick to the wall.
Give me that whistle. If I take the whistle, at least I can catch and drag you back up. Or the one who has the whistle must keep in mind that You can see it's a long way down. Need to say one of us if we fall down.
Ternok flies towards Madeline and becomes invisible. As Madeline, you can hear some sort of alert from Ternok, as you can hear this light go up, as a giant shadow passes through the clouds and conceals the whole area for a moment.
We've got company.
Probably not the best time to forget about this, but I don't have a feather fall anymore. I kind of forgot how to cast it.
Wait, how did you forget?
I was looking at some other things. I got a little bit caught up. I don't remember how to do it anymore. I'm sorry. I'll write it down next time, I swear.
Out of character. I can't believe Talius is just a Pokemon. Can't handle it.
It's not like my powers have evolved. It is I forgot.
In character, I believe it. All right, then we need to keep our back to the wall. We don't want to fight this thing near the edge.
Karth, make me a perception check.
Guys, I think Hoth's gonna be the first to die.
Actually, you're the first one to notice that they're behind those. Where you go to hide, as you look forward, you hear a soft sound, a soft purr coming out from your back. As you look back and you see a hippogriff lying beside, hiding itself, with his wings flapped in front and circling around in order to protect itself. It seems heavily injured.
Oh. Oh. I suppose I'll just give it some space then.
As this shadow moves through again and darkens everything down below, as it passes and through the clouds, you notice something moving, something that has gathered and seems like a ball of darkness coming straight towards you. I would like some initiatives.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
Low rolls.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Waiting on Balan and Jorkul.
2 seconds.
Turnok gets killed in an instant. Let's go.
Thank God.
Hey,
Don't forget to click on the
good things are already happening.
Yeah, I have advantage on initiative roll, so I might just roll again and see which one is better.
Whatever that creature is, it seems to be coming at a straight line towards the group. You cannot still pick together of what it is. It is in 100 feet range from the lot of you.
Okay. It's peregrine. It's diving.
As you see this giant worm coming straight for all of you, still 100 feet away.
What is that?
Wow.
Big. So, Jorkul, your turn. He's 100 feet away. Yeah.
What's amazing? 100 feet away. I'm just curious. Is that just a head sticking out, or is that like the whole body? Is that tendrils at the bottom there?
Those aren't
It is pretty much. I believe it is pretty much like a giant worm that floats on the skies. That is how I.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see the rest of his body behind him.
Yeah, a few miles away. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. What?
So yeah, that was a good time to panic.
Circle takes out the poison. He starts coating his axe furiously and says, two barrels not enough, 2 barrels not enough, 2 barrels not enough. And he's gonna hold, and I'm thinking this thing is gonna come down and like try and grab us. So I'm gonna, I can hold my hold to attack, right? What's it called? What's my brain is going to mush.
Okay, so pretty much as Jorkul puts coats his weapons with poison. Normally, you can coat only one weapon, but I'll allow you. Why not? That is so.
I've got more than one vial, so.
I'll allow you to expend 2 vials to coat both weapons with one action. That's what I'm saying. Like, take one action for each. But I'll allow both of those weapons to be coated. As Jorkul sees this giant predator looks to the rest of the group and just coats his weapon with poison. Any movement, Jorkul?
He'll move a little bit towards, edging his way towards the to the crevices, trying to take into a corner or something. Hopefully, try and make himself small.
Okay, Valen.
Oh boy. Is it attacking or is it just coming at us?
Well, I would suggest that you better hide soon, because it's coming straight for you with a very, very high speed.
I'm going to go back 5, 10, and wedge myself over here, and go as much as I can, wedge myself into the corner, and yell for everybody to don't get killed. And privately, in my brain, I'm feeling very philosophical, and I'm considering crafting a new spell called Valen's Everloose Bladder or something like that. But it's just a fleeting thought.
Okay. Do you want to take a stealth action?
Sure. I'll take a stealth action. Yeah. I can fail stealth. Oh, 17.
You actually did not fail stealth this time. Not Alas, your turn.
I will fail stealth if I try to hide, but shit. I don't like that. I'm gonna. Oh, this is not a really good idea to. There's water over there. No, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna take the dash action to across the way and try to get sort of just like between the rocks, so that a giant pair of jaws won't clamp down on me.
Okay, Harp, you're next. As Nautilus runs to the other side.
All right. Just take few very cautious steps forward. Going to just walk towards the two companions that aren't hiding yet and say, "Well, it's nice knowing you all." I activate my Mantle of the Flames and hold an action to use that circlet of blasting, scorching rays once it gets close.
Close, I believe, right? It has a 90-foot range, right?
Oh, scorching ray is actually 120 feet. Wow.
Okay, so you can do it right now if you wish.
And I will.
The two of them hit.
Wait. Wait, what?
Oh no.
As you pick up, this circlet, you put it on top of your hand and send 3 rays towards it. 1, 2 strike at its face. It doesn't seem to be bothering it much. The third one only barely grazes its skin, leaving no scorch marks or anything else. I assume that's your turn, Hearth. Next up, turn of Madeline again. You'll hear an uh-oh as he runs forward to hide and drop into the water. Darius.
Wish I thought about this a bit more. I'm going to bonus action. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna bonus action Shadow Blade and get that up. And then for my action, I'm gonna take the dodge action. I'll just stand right here. I don't know what else to do. Actually, I'll move 5 feet closer.
Okay. Madeline.
Do I see this over here?
I'll say that Hearth saw it. He knows that it is already there.
Okay. She's just gonna move over here and, well, the blast of fire probably has it looking over here, so can't really hide from it. So she'll take the dodge action.
And indeed, doing its full round, it comes crashing down to strike in front of you. And I guess the only one that damage did this turn is the one that gets the slam attack. That will be her.
Oh.
Almost a crit.
Ow!
Right. Cool.
Wow.
As it comes down, crashing onto the ground, then as it slams on Hearth, it suffers, I believe, 2 points of damage. Yep.
Yep.
And then turns towards Madeline and will try to bite her as they make. Oh, 2 with a slam. Hearth, you're having the second one later, but now it's Madeline's turn. So, make me the attack, Madeline. 8.
That doesn't have advantage, never mind.
It's an 8, so it will not hit, and that is the attack against you. As the creature strikes on the path, it will then try to bite at you, Madeline, as you sidestep and drop away from all of that. Let me see. I have a lot of writs, so Darius, you have the third slap. Will not hit as well, as this creature slams towards your destination, and being alert, you actually manage to avoid this. However, the creature will then take flight again for 20 feet above ground. It is still within range for all your attacks, because it is a very, very big creature, but it starts rising up. So it's still not escaped melee range for all of you, but Jorkul.
Technically speaking, it's in the air, correct?
Correct. But it is also very tall, so it is its tail. Some of its parts are actually on the ground, so you can still make attacks. It doesn't have enough.
Okay, and then just as I'm just curious, previously, is my great axe and my javelins coated, or just the great axe? Poison. Okay. All good? Hello?
Come over. Yeah, you come over there.
Yeah, no, I was just asking in regards to, you said 2 weapons were coated with the 2 vials. I was just curious, did all my javelins and my great axe, or just the great axe?
It is. You can either pick two weapons, either a javelin and a great axe, or two javelins, or.
Okay, gotcha. So it's the great axe and the javelin, one javelin. Thank you. All good. Here you go. Bonus, simple Jorkle starts fuming at the mouth, saying this giant thing. For some reason, he starts chanting something about egg breaking and charred flesh, and he charges in. Bonus action rage, movement, and he will attack. With reckless. Of course, always with reckless. Let's attack. Second attack.
Nice.
Both.
Both of them, okay.
Yep.
First one. And then, because it's coated, the creature needs to make Constitution 11, DC 11 roll.
What kind of poison do you have on your weapon?
It is the phase spider poison that we got from you previously.
Okay, so it's only the very first attack that applies the poison.
Correct.
To make the save barely.
Oh! Oh, come on. Couldn't it just have been a 1?
Plus 8.
Yeah, no, well, you can only hope. I mean, it's plus 8. Sweet mercy. Okay, I'm using this poison against the wrong creature. But I did some damage.
Roll me the 48. It still does some damage.
Wow.
So another 13 points of damage as Jorkul rushes forward and starts striking once, twice against this creature that is about to leave his reach. But it doesn't seem to mind that at all, that much. It still has a lot of depth going forward. Valen.
I feel like we've discovered what Jorkul is really good at. I'm just gonna step out and 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna test this out and shoot him a little bit. See how this goes. For Zapple.
That strikes.
And one more. Pazzow! No.
That will not hit, however. As you send two blasts towards it, the first one strikes, but the second one, the creature manages to wiggle around and evade the attack.
Just out of curiosity, how big is this thing now that it's really close to us?
Okay. Let me check. I mean, it is gargantuan. I do not know the exact.
Like the size of a house, or like the size of like an apartment complex.
Probably an apartment complex, I would say.
Gosh.
But let me check. The size? No. I would say it's the apartment complex.
Oh boy.
Size. But yeah.
So it looks really strong, I bet. And when I just zapped it, am I detecting that it is so robust that it doesn't really care, or is it more like magically enhanced? Like it just
No.
Okay.
It's beefy, just beefy. There are no resistances to any damage that you guys have done. You're just doing little damage, little by little, annoying it. But yeah, anything else, Valen?
Nope, that's it. Thank you.
Not a lot.
This is. Well, I kind of want to zapple it, but. Oh, this is a bad idea. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna use my stinking cloud ability.
Okay. In a second. Can you link that as well?
I don't think.
it's fine. And, I don't remember its exact size. That's why I'm asking.
Oh. Thinking cloud. Yeah, I didn't add it. It's
No worries, I can take. It's a 20-foot radius sphere, so it's something like this, I believe. Check. Actually, a little bit bigger than that.
I thought it was smaller.
Something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
I assume you do not want to hit everyone on that.
No, I don't want to hit everyone. So, can I like sort of angle it like in this direction ish?
Something like here.
Okay. Yeah, that works for me. I don't know, in my turn.
Not staying inside that, as Nodlas moves forward, strikes his chest with his hand for a second, as he bleaches out flies, black flies that that a few seconds later explode, making this horrible, stinking cloud. Anything else, Nodlas?
I retch because it's terrible. That's it. And my turn.
Okay, Hearth is up next. I mean, sure, I can put it a little bit higher. It is a 20-feet radius sphere, so it still needs to be within range from Nautilus and you guys, but it's pretty much the same thing.
Well, I don't think this will work, but hopefully I'll allow better flow of cool as I throw a firebolt through that. Well, I will at least be trying to aim at that sky swimmer, but I'm also trying to aim it through the stinking cloud and see if it turns into an incendiary cloud, pretty much.
It will not. However, roll me the attack as you send the firebolt towards there. It hits. Roll me the damage on that. Wow, that's a super roll, right? Therefore, yep, 1 and 3. As her scorches the sky swimmer again with a firebolt through that incendiary cloud, it comes out of the other side, smelling of sulfur. As it strikes onto it as the creature is about to take flight. Anything else, Carl?
Ah, right. It's actually 5 and 2 to make 7.
Correct. Anything else, Carl?
And that'll be all for now.
Talius, you're next. As Ternok changes his back into a frog to go into the water and hide. Still invisible, Talius.
I can hit him from here, right? Mr. Big Boy.
If you move like 5 feet.
If I move up, yeah. I mean, like,
yeah.
I'm still, yeah, I'll do that. I'll run up. Booming Blade with my Shadow Blade. Turn that on. Slash. It's a nope.
That is indeed a nope. However, I believe you do have advantage because of Jorkul.
Oh,
Yeah, he does.
yeah. Perfect. Alright, I'll just swing again, I guess.
Ooh.
Does that hit?
That does hit indeed.
Perfect. Okay. It's a lush. The Booming
A
Blade.
lot. As Talius strikes through with a two-sided kopesh made out of shadows. As it strikes through the one side, and you see the sky swimmer wiggling around as this annoys it the most. Yes.
Bonus action. Hit again. War magic. Whoosh. There we go.
That is indeed a hit. Roll me damage for that, and if I guess
Ooh.
Wee. It's a lot of psychic damage, Talius. You're doing great. Anything else?
I'm just gonna jump back 5 feet, and that's me.
Okay. Madeline.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer. I don't think I would have advantage, but I'm willing to.
You do have advantage because of Jorkul. Jorkul gives everyone advantage. pretty much.
So she's going to spin her glaive a bit and envelop it in a red glow with a smite she's not used much, but I'm going to use a wrathful smite.
Okay.
And she's just going to attack.
That strikes.
So it's 2 psychic damage. And yep, it is frightened until it ends. And she's gonna hit it again. Very nice. And she'll back up a bit too after that, just going hack and slash on it. And that's my turn.
Okay, for another 10 points of damage as Madeline moves forward and strikes once, twice against the creature. The creature does not enjoy that. However, it repulses as it tries to get away from Madeline. How long it is frightened until the spell ends? Okay, so that's a concentration spell. First thing first, it makes a con save. It is not annoyed much by the thundercloud, the poisonous cloud, and it will make at disadvantage its attacks. Wow, I rolled initiative for it? Okay, I know I didn't have that again clicked. As it will try to attack with slam attacks against Talios and either Madeline or Hart, I'm not sure which. Oh wait, do I have range for Talios or no? Let me check. Oh, I believe I do. Yep.
Yeah.
So instead of slamming Talios, I'm a bite Talios.
Miss.
That will not hit, and then it will try to slam Jorkul and Madeline. So Jorkul is, I believe it's normal because you were reckless.
Yep.
Right? Yes, so that's against Jorkul, and that is against Madeline.
That does hit.
That does hit as well.
So Madeline 17, Jorkul 18. Madeline, also make me a con save for your Wrathful Smite.
Thank you, bludgeoning. Only half.
That is enough, as the creature will rush up high onto the air. So it will suffer the damage from Talios' Bone Blade, rather than that.
Special 11.
Doing some work as it flies up 60 feet into the air. Now this time is far from your grasp. Still frightened, but Jorkul, your turn.
So the piece that I hit, right, is not there anymore. So it's constantly moving. So I'm guessing the piece that I hit is now in a different part, right? Or
Yes, opportunity attacks, however, can be made as it escapes your grasp. Madeline and Jorkul.
okay.
Oh, yep. Then
We're taking off advantage, sorry. But anyway, it's the first roll, first dice.
Still hits. Making the attacks. A lot of damage. It's where as the creature flies up onto the sky. Jorkul, it's your turn. It's 80 feet on the air. So what do you wish to do?
So it's 8 feet in the air. Good to know.
80 feet on the air, so you can hurl a javelin if you wish at it, but it's still gonna be at long range.
Technically speaking, I can ready in action, right?
Correct.
So I'm just, but the problem is if he doesn't attack me, then I lose the rage. Okay, I'm gonna throw it with the javelin. The one that's not poison. Well, info pity, info pound. Let's throw it with the poison javelin.
Okay.
And it will be reckless.
So it's normal.
Yes, because it's so it's normal. Come on.
The javelin flies wide as you try to strike it as this creature takes flight. Takes it into the air once again.
So it's 80 feet in the air. Is that disadvantage between 30 and 120?
Yes, because the short range is 30 feet for you.
Okay.
And I assume that's your turn, Jorkul. If you need to move, as Valen is up next.
Okay, I'm going to first do a little bit of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. Just to spread out a little bit. And then I'm going to toss out 2 zaps. See what this can do. Zapple!
No.
Nah,
No.
didn't think so.
Valen tries to strike, but the creature just flies up and it's merely grazed by your attacks, not hitting any vital spots.
And that'll be it for me.
Not a lot.
Alright, not much I can do. I guess, no, it's 80 feet. So I will do a 2nd level guiding bolt. Aiming my hammer up at the beastie and letting fly.
That will hit.
And then I'll move. I'll move here, I guess, for now.
Okay, and as you hear that bolt notice towards it, you strike at its face, at its eye, as it is enclaved with light. The skyscraper squirms and wiggles around as it has suffered a powerful hit. Anything else?
I'll just yell out, anyone with ranged attacks, hit it now!
Hard.
Well, I was going to fireball. In fact, I believe that would still be doing more damage than an upcast chromatic orb. Yes. Alright, so do have the range with chromatic orb as well. That is... Ooh, it's just barely in range, 90 feet. So, let's hope I get that correct.
Oh,
I do not.
Oh.
Still hits. $25 damage in total as you strike straight to its face, and as it catches on fire, the creature leaves out a terrible roar as it deafens you for a moment, everyone, as the creature is bloody. Anything else, Carl?
Well, that'll be all.
Talius.
I don't think I can actually hit it with like anything. It's how far? 80? Yeah, 80 feet up.
Yeah, I think that.
Okay. Oh, I do have one thing actually. Got that. Yeah, I'm gonna cast. Shit, my thing again. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. Pick that up as well. Which is. Oh well, there you go.
How many darts? many
It's
darts?
a first level, so I think it's 3.
Okay, so 9 damage in total as Talius stands back, looks at this creature going away. Not getting away this time, huh? And he sends out 3 bolts of force, striking at it. I think that's
Come back at Hearth and Balin like, huh?
Madeline. If you want to move Talius, go ahead. But yeah, Madeline, your turn.
Move a little bit over there. And we're gonna throw 2 javelins at disadvantage.
You can only throw one though, because you need a free action to pick up the javelin. So
Okay, yep. So we're just gonna throw one at disadvantage in this.
you put your blade onto one hand and pick up a javelin with the other and hurl it towards the creature, but with its tail, it slaps it and it goes wide. As next up, there's
Alright.
anything else, Madeline?
How's this thing looking?
Bloody.
Bloodied.
I won't drop it yet. But that's the end of my turn.
Okay, the creature flies above that cloud and further up, a little further up, as it will use its action to make a wisdom save to trying to look back again and again towards Madeline, but it is unable to do so. And it will make it 10 more feet over here, 10 more here, and that is pretty much its turn. Movement and action. So you see that it covers as it goes back, almost as if it's trying to go back from the cloud again, but that's pretty much it. Valen, your turn.
I am all impressed by Madeline. She's flexing. I think I see a vein popping out on her head. Oh boy. I am going to use my movement. Let's go and dash all the way over to here and see if I can tell what's going on with this. There was a person and some dead feathers and a chicken with no wings and some other stuff. But Jorkle got skipped, so let's back up to him.
Really? Huh. I didn't notice. Okay, just so I do not miss on anything, and then I skip you, Valen. With your passive perception, you notice that both only the Griffon seems to be alive as it tries to move up, but it is in a very bad, dire place. The knight in front of you seems dead, massively dead. His body sits in these unnatural positions where its feet and its legs and its arms are all tilted as they are broken. Jorkul, sorry about skipping your turn, but go ahead.
No worries. Jorkul, because he wasn't attacked, did some damage, comes out of his battle haze, and also will go running towards there to try and see what's going on. And that's me. See, it was very quick.
Okay. As Nautilus is up next.
I will yell out, "What did we say about going near the cliff?" And I'll run this way. And so he still can't come near me, can he? Because if he goes towards me, he goes towards Madeline, right?
This creature cannot go closer to Madeline, so it will not be able to come next to her.
Okay, then I'm going to use thaumaturgy to try and distract the creature, or try and keep its attention on me over here.
Oh, okay. Make me an, I guess, an intimidation with, but you can use wisdom instead of charisma, since this is your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. Intimidation. Actually, it's the same as my charisma, so.
Okay. As you strike, use your booming voice to shout at the creature and make lightning come out of your head, the creature does not seem to notice much, as it's more currently occupied with whatever it is that plagues it. Hearth, your turn.
Okay. Just going to... Ding. Going by Madeline, I'll say... Might be able to finish it off, but it's gonna have to get back down here fast. So that's 15, 30 feet to get right here. has to get right over here. That will be my turn.
Thalius.
Let me just check the movement. I can get all there. I don't want to get too close. Here. Oh, there. He's 80 feet up as well. Okay, I'm just gonna run. I guess. Action. Dash. Up next to Jorkle. Probably about here, let's say. Yeah, that's all I got. That's my turn.
Okay, the creature is no longer frightened as Madeline looks at her, nods towards you, and speaks a few words, and the magic fades. Madeline, your turn.
Let's move right here. Yeah, that's good enough. And Madeline's just going to dodge because she imagines it's probably coming for her at some point. And that's with him.
Okay, and the Sky Sermon, now no longer bound by your magic, will lift up and pretty much go beyond the cloud. So he's at 100 feet right now, but you cannot really see him, concealed by cloud, and he will do something, but you do not know exactly. You can track him through where the shadow is. Somewhere there. Jorkul is up next.
Well, I will walk towards, and okay, considering these guys, everybody's basically dead. Can I make an, what should I say? Can I start, I don't want to say pillage, but can I start dragging the knight's body back towards the non-cliffy edge?
Oh, of course. Yep. What do you want to do?
That's all I want to do. I'm just going to start dragging away from all the blood and gore to basically, just have a look. Maybe we can identify who this person was.
Given that he's dead, it is similar to carrying an object, and you do have double the amount of capacity that you can train during raids now, or in general, I don't remember how prayer works. So you're able to pick it and move him at your normal speed. So how much you have moved already?
Yeah, no, just literally just 20, and I went 20 up, so that's done.
Okay, as Jorkul moves forward, grabs the knight and starts coming back. Valen, your turn.
So looking at this creature in front of me, it's alive, but really messed up, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to... but it's not on death's door, it's just really, really wounded, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to squawk at it.
It is blooded, but it is not like half health, it's well.
Okay.
However, it is not a beast.
Oh, it's not... Oh, it's a creature?
It's a monstrosity.
Oh, fine. Bleh, then I won't do that. Bleh. How dare you know the rules?
So yeah.
Okay. And Jorkle got the dude. Okay. And the thing is just out of sight, basically?
Behind the cloud, but you can see that it is lurking above you right now.
Okay. Then I'm going to... only going to move 30 back. I'll use my movement, and then I'm going to ready... can I ready a blast? I can do that. I'm going to ready a blast that if it comes within range, that range being 120 feet, that I will zapple. And that's it.
Okay. Nautilus.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to get close to the cliff's edge and be a target, but I don't want to leave my companions. So I'm gonna move here. And I'm going to hold a first level guiding bolt for when it comes out of the clouds and I see it and it comes in range.
Okay.
On the range is 120 feet, so pretty much as soon as it reaches the cloud.
Well, once it pretty much gets out of the cloud, yep?
Yeah.
Hark, your turn.
Well, since everyone else is holding some spells, I will hold a trusty fireball. I'm just gonna say, if it goes off, it's also going to be a subtle spell.
Okay. Turnok is up next, who again whispers, "Get away! This is my hiding spot! Get away from the water!" and splashes some water on the heart.
Oh, he splashed water. Is that an attack?
He's invisible. I'll keep that in mind. But yeah,
time to nuke the pool.
I'm gonna see. He could go for me. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it. Just an attack. Oh, actually, I'll prepare Booming Blade.
Okay.
Me
wait, you cannot prepare Booming Blade because if you prepare a spell, it's a concentration and you will drop Shadow Blade. So you can prepare an attack.
I'll just do an attack then, yeah. Sorry, I didn't know how that worked.
Okay. Astralis moves forward, looks up to the sky, prepares as he waves around his blade. As Madeline, you're up next.
Let's move a little bit away from Hearth just to give him some distance. And I already have a reaction attack, so I'm just going to dodge again.
As Madeline moves forward, everybody looking and observing the clouds. As next up, these before Jorkul, this creature continues beyond the clouds. However, who has a passive perception of 16 or more?
I have a passive perception of above 16, yes.
Okay, then those that do will notice that the shadow actually would fade, but the creature is moving through the clouds and is pretty much zeroing down near here. But it will not be visible this turn as well, as it's taking a hold action this turn. Last time it took the stealth action, this turn is taking a hold action. The Jorkul.
Well, that's problematic.
But at least Valen can notice that he says, "Watch out!" as he points towards there.
Goes outside. Who's got the whistle?
Me.
Well, Jericho, me being half, if I'm correct, is Jericho is going to start running towards the air, and then he's going to emphasize with his hands, "Give me the whistle." Just outside the flaming shield.
I mean, it'd only burn you if you grappled me or hit me.
Well, okay, I'm nearby at handling distance, like, still carrying the body.
Running and dragging it across the ground.
It's just on my shoulder.
Okay, so you pick up the body and continue moving forward. Again, you do not have the problem with the capacity. You can hold your above the Dragonborn and you have double capacity right now. So you pick up the cavalry rider and move it towards Hearth. Anything else, Jordan?
No, actually, I think that's it.
Okay, Valen, your turn.
I'm just going to look for the thing.
Okay. Make my perception check.
Well, I was going to ready an action, so I'm not straining to see it. I'm just looking. I'm being alert. Yes. and I'm gonna hold a blast.
As Valen continues his magic, Nautilus, you're next.
So I wasted my first level spell slot, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Well,
It feels so bad for me to do that, but I have already decided on that when I moved up onto the clouds.
alrighty. I'm gonna. Shit. There's not much I can do. I don't know if he's. I guess it's best to try and get as much damage off as I can, but at the same time, you know what? I'm gonna ready a sacred flame.
Okay, as Nautilus just grinds his teeth, oh, that's just perfect. Wiggles his hammer as he waits for the creature to appear. Harm.
Okay. Hey, Reese. You think you're bad racing a first level? I just lost a third level.
Well, I also felt bad for you. I know. I do that. I don't remember anybody holding spells. I know the pain.
But suppose it'll just be a free action to give Joko that eagle whistle. Okay. I'll do that. And since something in that water just splashed me, I can't see what it is, but I can still bonfire right in the water.
Okay.
And then we never saw Turnock again.
You're gonna kill him.
I mean, there is a legit chance that it actually happens.
No,
so
he's-
where are you putting the bonfire?
He's probably going to enjoy it.
So there are 6 squares. Pick one.
God.
I know it's somewhere in the water. I don't know where. But if I put it in here, I'll get pretty much all the water.
Create bonfire is a 5-foot cube, meaning that it's pretty much a square. I have been doing it wrong in the past.
Well, I'm still trying to... Yep, just putting it right there, though.
Okay, as fire comes straight out, you can hear Turn again. Ah! Puppy! Okay! You can come! As Turn just continues hiding over there. And Dalius.
I can't see him at all, can I?
Not yet.
No, yeah, I can't, like, okay. Damn. What do I do? I'll move here, and I will... I can't even do it with a spell. Yeah, just ready another attack, I guess.
Okay, Madeline.
Talius is a bit close to me, so I'm gonna move back like 1. And we're gonna dodge again.
And as the creature takes its hold action, it will dash to try and come closer. It will pretty much take its movement as it appears through the clouds, and you can make your attacks. So, Nautilus had the Sacred Flame. Valen also had, because this creature is going to fly towards. Is it 40 feet above the ground with its hold action? So Nautilus and Valen, make me your opportunity attacks. Your pretty much your hold actions.
He has to make a dex save because of Sacred Flame.
Correct. So I'm gonna do that first. I fail that. How much damage is that?
I was almost prepared not even to cast the spell. 5.
Okay. And Stunning Blast. None of them will hit, however, Valen, as the creature will fly down here and time it is for it to make a bite attack towards Nautilus. So
Is it in full arm master range?
let me check.
It's a pretty big roll.
Not yet. It's you need 5 more feet.
Okay.
And still like 10 feet above the air. So I believe that is a hit, nonetheless.
Alright.
So you have 21 pacing and make me a dex saving throw.
Okay. Hold on. Take that and
We're going
save.
for the
Okay. Dex saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like that. I don't like it a lot. Dex saving throw, please. I'm gonna re-roll that. Better.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. Nice on you, Nautilus.
Cool.
Let's go onto the belly of the beast and put you over there. But now, as it instantly devours.
Actually, while I'm getting bit, it's gonna deal with a spicy fish because I'm gonna use my reaction, Wrath of the Storm.
Okay, how about it?
Can it make a dex saving throw when it's swallowing me? I'm inside of it.
I am fully okay to say that it failed.
Okay.
It makes no sense.
This roll is 2d8.
You don't damage it a lot. Okay, that's fine. If you damage it a lot, it wants to leave. Like it leaves everyone behind. It just goes away. So yeah, this creature has just munched on Nautilus, and with its 30 feet reach, it will make some strikes. Let's do one strike and one grapple. So Madeline is 1, 2 is Talius. Talius takes the strike. So
Yay.
this is for you, Talius.
Thank you.
For a 23 points of bludgeoning damage as it turns with its tail and slams at you, and as its tail still is over there, it will head towards Madeline and will try to grapple her. So Madeline, athletics or acrobatics?
I guess athletics. Oh man. Well, if it's heading within my range to grapple me, does that mean I could at least?
It has a 20 feet
Okay.
reach.
Okay.
With that.
So I can't attack the thing it's grabbing me with? Alright. Athletic.
You are far away from vital spots. That is a 15, I believe, no? Not a
Yeah,
3,
that's good.
right?
My bad.
Yeah. So it will not be able to grab you as the tail slams onto Darius and then swipes towards you. Madeline, you manage to strike with your polearm and stop it from taking you as well, as it will then fly this way for a total of 30 feet. However, it has only a few more feet to go above. Let's go over here, but still above. So for more speed, Madeline, you can make an opportunity attack as it will get out of your reach as it goes out.
Do that.
There's now 25 onto there, and same with you, Talius. You can also make an opportunity attack. But Talius, first make me a con save for your shadow burst. Yes. The DC is 11 because you suffer 23.
Oh, that's
That is a
not
nine.
an advantage. So
You have a plus
Wait.
2.
You have a +2 from Madeline. You actually make the save.
Oh. Thank you, Madeline.
So you can take your reaction if you wish.
I
As the
will.
creature needs to move through all of you. That strikes
Oh, I don't know.
for 11 points of psychic damage towards the creature as it gets fly and again flies above. Jorko, your turn.
Well, I've got the whistle now, don't I?
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Yep, you
That
have
was a
it.
direct question, but first thing first, it is within bashing distance, or is it gone 5 up? Do I need to blow the whistle, so to speak?
You do need it, yes.
Well, whistle blowing time, and then as Valen would say, skedaddle. Bonus action rage, and as he's blowing, you're always screaming into the whistle as he's blowing. Skedaddle. Screaming into the whistle.
Yep, as Jordan picks up the whistle, just furiously and he starts levitating, flying towards the creature, as making your attacks. This is so funny. The first one will hit. Striking at it as the creature is very annoyed by you. Keep in mind how many turns are you using it, Jorkul. So this is turn number 1.
Yep.
And Valen, you're next.
Okay, I have a question. Is Nautilus inside it?
Yes.
Yeah.
and
This is, yeah.
okay, well, I gotta do it. One of my 2 spell slots. I dimension door next to Nautilus.
Bad choice.
Oh dear lord.
You mean inside it, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
That is some goblin like shit you're doing.
Oh!
There's gonna be some. I really hope you something.
Looking at your spells list, Valen, I was not expecting that, I would say. But indeed, you actually make it onto the belly of the beast. As Valen takes a deep breath and zoop. You cannot see Nautilus, however, as you yell, Nautilus!
Well, I visualize to be right next to him, so hopefully I can hug him.
Yeah, I mean, you will be able to be to one another, but you cannot see him, so you're kind of like moving your hands at random, trying to grab on him.
And just to be fair, do I take damage?
You will, but at the start of the creature's turn.
Okay, thank you. I'm all done.
I think Balance learned some things about himself.
I'm so sorry because Valen just poured it into a bomb. Because I'm not changing what I was doing. Nautilus wouldn't think that Valen would appear.
Oh dear lord. Oh god.
So I'm gonna first Thunder Wave at 2nd level, and I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity to max it.
How much is the match for that, by the way?
24.
Yeah, 24.
Level is 32, isn't it?
Wait, no, it's
3d8.
Yeah, it's 3d8.
Level 2.
Oh, never mind.
Still will make the save as you burst inside it, but however, this is a bulky creature, a very steady beast.
Okay, Action Surge, do it again.
That was 24 divided by 2, that's 12 for damage.
Cut. I have a question. Again,
Go ahead.
Guiding Bolt.
Yeah?
Is there no way I could miss?
You will be at disadvantage. You actually are blinded and restrained. Not every spot of this creature is vital.
Okay, alright, whatever. I'll just Thunder Wave it again.
Okay, Nautilus, I also need you and Valen to make me the save.
That wasn't the 2nd level. I don't know why I did it again. Make a save for what?
For Thunder.
Spells.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily hit me, would it? I mean, it's going at a 15 cube somewhere else.
I guess it doesn't need to. It doesn't. How it's called? It doesn't spread through covers and all that stuff. So I guess you can. It will not hit you. However, it will definitely hit Valen both of those times. So first one you succeed, Valen. Yep. Second one you fail. So that's 24 plus. I believe the second one you said was the 1st level, right?
Yeah.
So 24 and.
Well, I saved the first one, right?
18 in total for you, Robert.
Okay.
As inside, from outside, you see Valen disappear. Where did he go? As you see, the Skyshroom just as it benched. Hard. Your turn. Taking time bomb is neat.
Well, I have a vague idea that Valen and or Nautilus are causing all sorts of internal havoc for that Sky Swimmer. I'm gonna add in some external havoc with my last 3rd level spell slot being a fireball.
Okay.
Nice.
As Hart pulls back and from within you see flames amassing and rising through, coursing through him. He manifests a powerful fireball and hurls it toward the creature. This is not actually 30, it actually is 30. That is a save, so that's 15 points of damage as a fireball is hurled and strikes onto the Sky Swimmer up in the distance. The Sky Swimmer puts his tail in front to blast it, gets scorched, but still is up, still alive, but painfully so. Any movement Hearth, you're free to do, as Turnip will be moving elsewhere.
Running away from the evil water that attacked me.
Tally,
Water.
How high up is he? I can't actually see the number.
25.
25. So I can't reach with just a swing.
No, you cannot.
Damn. I guess I'll shoot off a.
But you can send your Psychic Blade if you wish.
Oh, I can throw it, can I?
Yes.
It's got a range of 20 at or like a regular. So is it disadvantage if I throw it at him?
No. Still able.
No?
Okay. Because you can jump pretty much.
Jump and throw? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll throw it up into the side of it. So, the regular attack, I guess. Oh, so close.
That hits.
Did I take damage on my turn, by the way?
Not on your turn, but on its turn. So pretty much soon you will be taking, both of you will be taking acid damage.
Where's that? Use your bonus action to cause the sword to reappear in your hand. So can I do that?
And hurl another
bonus
one.
action back.
Yeah, but then your scimitar will be pretty much on it. You will need your bonus action next and to reappear it in your hand. That's the downside to that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fuck, I'm gonna bonus action it back and then action surge, Jesus, and throw it back up again.
You do not need action surge. You can use your second attack to send the second attack. You have 2 attacks.
Oh.
Yep.
So, wait, what am I throwing up then? Am I throwing up my Shadow Blade or am I showing up
You throw the Shadow Blade bonus action back to your hand and hurl it again. So the extra attack.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll do that then. Cool, I didn't know I could do that. Well, doesn't matter.
You will not. It doesn't matter. The next time the Shadow Blade goes far and wide and it just flies off onto the distance.
Yeah,
that's your turn. Madeline.
Right. It is 25 feet off the ground, so out of range. But I'm trying to think I'm trying to remember how jumps work, because I'm wondering if I could just tap it.
With head start, you can make a high jump that is pretty much 3 plus your strength modifier. That would be, I believe, for you
17.
17. Okay, so you got some. What did you get? 17 strength? Huh.
No, well, it would be 14 plus 3.
No. It's 3 plus your strength modifier, the high jump.
Oh, never mind. So that'd be
that's
8.
5.
So, yeah, that still would not be enough.
However, 5 feet of that and 10 feet of your reach is enough to be able to scratch it. Because, as I said earlier, this creature is very, very big.
Okay.
But you will only be able to make 1 attack rather than 2.
Then let's make it count. 1 second. We're going to put that on. Can't really golf this thing, but She's gonna running long jump it. Or high jump it, and then just go for the attack. So let me roll it. Whew, boy. That
hits.
That hit? Nice. And that's the thunderous. And just for good measure, and we're gonna slap one of these on it just to finish it. Probably not, but that's the most I can do for it.
Okay, but it fails the save, and that's an extra of 16 points of damage. The creature is severely wounded as Madeline jumps and slams her polearm onto the creature as it strikes with power and gives it an extra boost as the creature is going further and further away. At the start of the creature's turn, the two boys inside the creature suffer 23 points of acid damage, both of you. And let me check if there's anything else. Nope. And the Sky Swimmer is actually very much damaged, so it will take its action to dodge and fly 60 feet away. So, Jorkul.
Come back! Come back! Classicness. It's like, I thought he was going to attack me. At least he could have done is attack me. But my friends are inside that thing.
Jorkul, by the way, you cannot take the opportunity attack because Madeline did golf it, so yeah, but play your turn. Sorry, my bad. I was thinking. Yep.
Yeah, I should have opportunity attacks sometimes, but anyway, okay, many things, many brains. Okay, well, the idea is, well, there's no portal for us to go into, or is that portal still open? No, it's not. I'm just gonna chase after it to kill it if I can. That is quite a bit of a distance. That's double-digit movement. Yeah, I'm just go after it. While pulling a javelin out. Yes, I'm just going to do that. Let's see, old friend. Yep, I'll move to 40, and then I'm going to throw a javelin.
Okay, that would be, that is barely within reach. It's actually 30. 35, I believe. So you cannot make it at normal range, it's still long range.
No worries, reckless attack, that means normal.
Still hits?
Six.
+2 from your aid, so it's 8, right?
And there's only, I think it's only melee.
Yeah, it's only when he hits with melee attacks.
Okay, that's turn number 2 on your whistle. And next up is you, Valen.
Okay, I have a question. I teleported inside it, then it tried to digest me, then it moved around. I'm going to assume that I cannot see out of it. I'm going to assume that I'm buried in his, I'm down his throat, right?
Yeah, you're also blinded, like it says in the conditions. You're blinded and restraining.
Okay. Hopefully, I'm still next to Nautilus.
Yep.
Okay, I reach out to Nautilus and say, Nautilus, please be a willing passenger. And is he?
Yeah, I mean, as long as the guy doesn't have your roll to grab me in the dark.
Okay. Then I'm.
Is he a willing passenger? You want to get outside the giant bird?
Well, see, my choices were if I could see an open space, then I could go to the open space. I can't see an open space. So I'm going to grab Nautilus and Dimension Door, and I'm going to be thinking about putting us next to that nice little feathered creature that I was talking to a few minutes ago.
However, you cannot see that creature, and you have moved. You
I
have not
only have to visualize it.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that you do not know by visualize. I believe.
No, not see. I have to picture it in my mind.
Yeah,
but you have to.
I'm thinking that what it means is like moving 60 feet over there or something like that. Visualize the distance. But let me.
No, it's one you can visualize, which means you can picture in your mind, or you can describe. I just have to be able. I just have to be able to imagine that I am in that spot, and it's within range.
Yes, then I guess it is within range. I didn't know actually if that fits.
Wait,
Messenger.
I don't mean to say this, but it also has a carry limit. Am I higher than his limit? So I'm wearing full fucking plate.
It still says one willing person.
Yeah, but it says
Up to 8 carrying.
It's of my size, so medium. It says of my size, medium.
Okay, gotcha.
It works.
Okay, so yeah, you are able to do that.
The original plan was to do the thunder step.
Okay, I didn't get what you wanted me to say. No, however,
Thunder step would have had us over this cliff, and no spells left.
It's okay. So yeah, Valen will create again this portal and reappear next to the griffin. That was actually a good use of the messenger. I did not know that. So yeah. Anything else, Valen? Any movement? Any?
I'm gonna sit down. No, I'm gonna be selfish, and I'm gonna use 2d6 on myself because that was gross. 2d6 healing.
I guess I can't.
Give me a second. What one is this? Is actually a neat idea, but I want to be fair with all that. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different spots you can land. So Valen, roll me a 1d9. Yeah.
Oh, 1d9?
Yes, you can actually do that.
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine. Like, pretty much you teleported here, so either Nautilus is here or here, it doesn't matter, you're not in the end, so but yeah. Nautilus, go ahead. After you use your healing light, Valen.
Could I, when I took the acid damage, could I have done my reaction again?
I don't remember how it's worded.
Well, it says if I'm hit with an attack, or I don't know if it's specifically damage.
It's attack roll, what I gather.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. I will. Shit. I'm going to turn around and try to guiding bolt the creature. First level.
Okay. How about it?
Can I?
I'm gonna give him my inspiration to re-roll.
Alrighty.
You better make it.
That sounds threatening.
Boom.
Inspired.
Skedaddle.
As the creature goes out and Valen teleports you back into safety, Jorku tries to go after it, but he stops after a few seconds after he sees Nautilus and Valen back. Everybody just silent as the creature tries to go away, as Nautilus looks at one last time. And how do you want to do this?
I'll basically, like, I don't know. I don't know if this is, like, sort of repurposing but like I'll sort of like swing my hammer around and just like I'll look like I'll go to throw it, but as soon as I throw it, like a lightning version of the hammer just arcs out and slams into it.
And as it slams, a roar can be heard as this monstrosity slowly drifts and falls straight into the ground. Probably a city will be destroyed, but it doesn't matter. Jorkul, as you return back to the others, you notice another hippogriff that has been wounded and has been hiding below this cliff as well.
I'll go towards it and it's like, calm down to the one.
I hope you didn't.
Probably doesn't react well to me, does it?
I hope you didn't say anything while you were flying.
However, I would still require.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I forget about the whole can't speak. So I'll get close to it and go. Tweet right through the flute, and then seeing it not reacting to me, I'll go back on, and as I drop to the floor and take it out, I tell Valen to go and speak to. There's one down there. You need to go and do your big man. You need to do that. Your animal thingy down there. There's one of the ones we're looking for. It's hiding down there. And he picks up the flute, the little whistle, and it just puts the line.
Okay. Jordan, do make me an animal handling, however, as you approach the creature. Creature is... Yeah, got back in over there. It cannot fly yet.
But yeah, I'll just get up there and I'll just tell Valen to go and talk to the thingy.
While all this is happening, I'm just going to take a quick action to use the Rod of the Pack Keeper and get a spell slot back.
You're out of your initiatives, by the way, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't trust you.
And now the worm's mother comes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was actually thinking, you know what happens when you slay Grendel? His mother comes.
I'm just waiting to see like a token made of the god of war, Jormungandr. I'm just waiting to see that appear.
Yeah, big old boy comes in.
Oh, you're alive. Sorry to toss you all about like that. Valen, what the heck did you do?
I just went and got Nautilus. He needed getting.
You're not wrong. Just be careful with that kind of stuff.
I feel like crap. By the way, is the acid still on us?
It doesn't deal any more damage, but you have this blood ichor, probably with other food residue, onto you right now that smells freaks as the griffin probably tries to slide away from you.
Okay.
Well, I'll twist the dissertation and clean once I'm done boiling the water here.
Are you trying to get something to drink, Hearth?
The water attacked me.
Okay, now you're just being silly.
No, I saw it. It was like a weird water elemental or something. It splashed him. I saw the steam.
It's probably just playful. Oh, hang on. Turnark! And she's just gonna go run off and try to find them.
Watch Turnok legit died.
As you are looking for Ternok, I'll say that you see this hippogriff running amok, running loose as this creature flaps its wings, tries to hit with its hooves, tries to scratch its back. As you notice on top of its head, Ternok trying to mount that.
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill him.
I forget. Did we establish that I can teleport him to my hand or not?
You cannot.
Okay. Turnok!
I could rest a minute and then I could teleport back inside a creature and leave him there.
Inside the hippogriff?
just like teleport him inside Jorkol's stomach.
Oh no. Why waste our time like that when I can just magic missile?
Why are we talking about war again?
Full circle it has. Nautilus is gonna, whilst the cartoon chase scene happens, can I look down at the hippogriff below and try to, I don't know, ease it, like just from above, not like going close to it, but.
Animal handling check.
Oh, good. I'm good at those. Don't worry. I promise. Yeah, that's about what I thought. You know what? I feel like rolling with advantage, not advantage, reroll. I wanna get a 3 again. Oh, hello.
Ooh, nice.
I have a mount, everyone. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you have an explanation earlier when the
No,
Valen used his?
no. I had one when Valen used his. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
Tell him.
You just
I was literally like, as Valen went to say something, I said I didn't like want to stop his thunder there, but you know, I had one. I was about to say I'll re-roll with inspiration.
You greedy little triton. But yeah.
Hey, listen, if it was mine, it wouldn't have worked. If it's his, it definitely worked.
As the Gryphon
This just gives him a natural 20. Okay.
strides and jumps back on top, still wounded, but able to fly. Somewhat fly. Or hover for the time.
I will walk up and give it a cure wounds. Just level 1 cure wounds. Just try and pat it. Just sort of be good.
That would get it above blooded, which is enough to restore its ability to fly once again. As you do that, Nautilus, the creature squawks and rams through you, puts its beak onto your knee, strike it down, and force you on top of it. As the creature takes flight, you rolled a 22 animal handling. I might give it again.
What's the wait? Not did it? Oh, okay. Overflying.
As Nautilus takes flight. Make me one more animal handling. I want to see how good you are at this.
Oh god, now this is where I rolled a 1.
Because riding is animal handling. You have to.
Isn't it? Oh, all right.
Yes.
Oh. Oh well.
Yeah. For a creature that has established himself and has nurtured himself into the water, this is very strange. However, hippocampus, I believe it's called, not hippocampus, what was its name? There's a
Hippogriff.
sea creature.
Oh, that's a hippocampus, yeah.
Not hippocampus, there's another one from Theros.
Hippocampus.
Is it that? That's in Greek. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same in Theros. But yeah, hippocampus, yes. You remember trying to ride a hippocampus when you were young, and the training seems to have actually given you some insight and kicks in muscle memory and all.
Huh. I guess this thing doesn't have like any reins to fly it. It kind of just flies, right?
Yes, it is able to fly.
I mean, like, is there any way to like sort of suggest where to go, or is it sort of just?
Yeah. With a 15, yep, you are able to do so.
All right, I guess I'll get him to fly down to Madeline and Turnok.
Alright.
Take a quick sweep around.
Nautilus, are you tapped out of healing? Or
I do have some. I could give some to the other bird. Well, not bird.
you need me to hold it still?
I don't know about the other one. The other one might not enjoy my presence, but I can try and see if it'll let me.
I'm not worried about the one you already healed, but see if you can, and if you can't, got something.
Oh, I was talking about the other one. This one, I was gonna see if I could heal that.
Right.
Yeah, I'll sort of gently hop off the hippogriff, and I'll give it a pat on the head, and I'll try to heal the other one.
Let's say, roll with the heal.
Oh, the heal? Okay. I thought it was gonna I'd have to roll another animal handling to touch it.
I would like Madeline to roll a bat first, but sure, since she has she said
I was just gonna restrain it if needed, because I had something for that.
I'm just gonna hold it down.
Well,
would you rather me roll the thing again? See if I can just ask it or calm it.
I mean, Madeline will actually use her Channel Divinity to grab that creature, and as it shrieks and tries to tear those magical restraints, Nautilus grabs it onto by its beak and uses his nourishing touch to replenish this hippogriff again.
And as soon as Madeline sees it healed, she'll release it.
Okay.
Can I try and... I don't know if I need to make another animal handling check so it doesn't maul me. But
one moment, let's go back to the other group for a second, and I'll return back to you. As Talis, Jork, Valen, and Hart, what are you guys doing? As Valen grabs his rod and channels some of its power through him back.
Alan needs cleaning. He was in that thing's stomach.
Yeah, I'm still pretty gross.
Not for long.
Oh.
Stoker starts dragging these creatures' bodies, the eagles and stuff, towards a pile, so to speak.
Let me see. Cure Wounds is a touch spell. So I'm going to move towards the griffin very slowly in a non-menacing way. And I'm actually, I know that it doesn't speak it, but I'm going to use the beast speech to make, I'm speaking like eagle and hawk and like happy sounds, and see if I can get close enough to touch it.
Okay, make me animal handling.
I can fail that. I did fail it.
The griffin does not like the smell that you already have from, even though Hart did use his prestidigitation, you try to move forward and squawk towards it as the griffin backtracks slowly from you.
I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna leave it alone, because it wasn't dying, right?
It is wounded to the point that it cannot fly right now, but yeah, it's not dying.
Just insulted with bloodline.
Do I have any distant? Oh, wait a minute. What's this? 60 feet. Okay, then I'm going to take a few steps in. Doot. I gotta do a quick measurement. Sorry. 60. Okay. 6. And then I'm going to cast Healing Word on everybody. So it's 8 points to Talius, Madeline, Hearth, Nautilus, Jorkul, and the Griffin. That's 6. Everybody gets 8 points.
The Griffin is still bloodied. However, make me an animal handling check now with advantage.
I'm sure I can fail that too.
It's okay.
18.
Oh, hey!
As you use this magic and instead the griffin now slowly starts moving closer. He's still wounded to the point that it cannot fly, but it feels a good presence from you.
And that's it for me. I'm gonna sit back down.
The griffin slowly starts moving, and through everyone it goes back onto the cavalry rider. As it puts its head on top of him and just puts his tail to grapple him and put him beneath the griffin's wings.
Oh.
From the distance, a squawk can be heard as the giant eagles return once again.
Squawk, squawk!
They appear and necks fly over there towards you as they start squawking. And you can understand, Valen, that they thank you for driving out that creature. They saw it fell from the sky.
I squawk back at them. Hi.
Okay.
I know Nautilus. Like, yeah, they saw the giant creature crush everything they know. We are heralded as the destroyer of worlds. No, I'm just gonna sit there. And squawk.
Hearth, Thalios, Jorkul, anything you guys would like to do?
Pink one. Alan, pink one. Listen to me. Thalios, do you think we must prove that these, and he points to the hippogriffs, it's like, these were found, you know?
Choco, if you're done with the needle, so I'd like to have it back for now.
Oh, for sure. Okay, sure. And he tosses half the whistle, but the whistle is basically, be careful, there's a lot of fluid in that whistle. He tosses half the whistle. And,
Not for long.
are we getting paid for finding each one of these, or must they be alive?
I'm sure they'll appreciate what they could find.
Well, the problem is we need to have these ones accounted for, and I don't believe anybody believes us without proof. Do we need to take the hits?
To be fair, that may seem like we just killed them.
Yeah, Jorkul, maybe we should, maybe pluck a feather, I guess. It might be a bit more respectful that way.
If we pluck a feather, then he just said we pluck feathers from other ones.
The point is, we can say that we weren't able to retrieve all of them, and we found what we could.
I know. What about the tail?
I mean, I don't think he's going to pay us for dead ones anyways.
I will take the tails anyway. Is that good?
Not right in front of them, Choco.
Tails are good. No?
Well, wait till these hippogriffs aren't looking.
Oh, okay. I will drag them respectfully into a pile and cut off the tails when they're not looking.
That's a great shiny staff.
It's nature. In nature, these things happen. Observe the hunter taking its trophy.
Yeah. Nautilus is basically just gonna, like, I don't know. Just check on the hippogriff for a minute. I'm assuming it's probably fine, but I'll
The griffin or the hippogriff? Just make sure.
the-
The hippogriffs, these are the griffins.
The hippogriff, sorry.
Okay, the hippogriffs, after Valen's spell, they are full health.
Alright, then I'll try to make my way over to the griffin and just approach slowly.
As you move towards there, the griffin still has his wings have almost replenished, but they're still moving, still standing over there. As you approach, he opens his wings, allow you to look on the cavalry rider. As through his great skins and everything, you see hanging from his back a staff that almost blinds you as he has been flipped upside down for a second. As you take a look towards that, and you notice that he has a ring onto him. I'll put both of the items onto the available for everyone to see, and let's take a swift break. As
Done.
Okay, as you're still in midst of all this slaughter, yet the giant eagles, the hippogriffs, and now the griffin all seem to be in better shape. As some time passes and they can even get like a short rest of sorts, I believe. Something of that kind, something of that variety. You can stand there and even take a long rest if you guys wish. As all of those creatures stand next to you.
Well, it took us a while to get out here, and to be honest, I don't want to drag everyone around and run into something else. I think with that worm dying, I think it's pretty safe to stay up here for a while.
The eagles squawk towards Valen because they can hear and understand common, but they cannot speak directly. So they speak to Valen and say, reassure your friend that we will be helping you to protect yourselves over here. This was our nest one day, and you have helped us earn our home back. If we can be of any assistance, we can provide.
Okay. I tell everybody that the eagles say to get the hell off their property, get off their lawn. No. I communicate to everyone that the eagles would probably help us. They're really happy that we could probably take a long rest here. Probably rest up here and enjoy the view, whatever it might be. I actually don't even know what we're looking out over.
This mountaintop is I'm not gonna say like it pierces through the clouds or anything, but it's pretty damn close. It's a very, very high mountain. And you can see from afar down in the distance, you can see faintly the golden gates of Iron Heaven. And as the sun is soon will be setting, shines upon the golden city, and the river illuminates in the same color as the crimson sky. All around the city, you can see probably the woods, the forest, or the ravine that exists into the distance. However, nothing that particularly strikes you.
Can we see that skyscraper's corpse from up here?
Nope, you actually cannot.
Oh, we are really high up.
There's no body. We don't know it's dead.
I'm saying somebody's having some really good sushi down there.
I really hope it didn't fall on that one guy's house.
Ooh. Is this the part where we find out that we're like the bad guys because the giant corpse of the creature fell upon a village and destroyed all the people?
No, we never do that to you guys.
With any luck, maybe it fell in a redneck camp.
Maybe it fell on magical.
Hey, if it was lucky,
maybe-
probably
Like the Wicked Witch.
Maybe that was Madrigal. Did you think of that? Maybe that was her.
Oh.
You just killed your sister.
I mean, she always had a big tail, so I guess.
Are you saying she's got junk in her trunk? Wait a minute.
What does that mean? She starts thinking about this very seriously, and then she just goes to the cliff.
Jumps off.
I can't think of this anymore. Bye. No.
Takes a bigger feather falling. Yeet. See you at the bottom.
Okay, so are we gonna take a long rest? I do DM. I do want to try to figure out this Griffin Rider dude. I know the Griffin is being really protective and all that, but try to figure out like what do we recognize the armor, anything like that.
Even with a glimpse, even with a mere look, you can pretty much say, understand, or even recognize this armor. This is one of the knights of Ironhaven. You saw a few knights like him back into the city. These are the notorious Griffin Riders. Few of them are able to brave those animals and make them bend to their whim, and all of them are given rewards and magic items to protect themselves, similar to the Ring of Feather Falling. These their mounts, griffins in general, are the leaders of all those hippogriffs. Wherever the griffin flies, hippogriffs and their riders usually tend to follow.
Oh, so like the Griffin's the sergeant.
That makes sense.
Long rest.
Yeah, over the long rest, I'm gonna try and be friends with the hippogriff.
And I'll be taking the tails and putting them in my bag.
I guess I'll tune to the ring. If
Okay.
unless somebody else really wants it.
Go ahead, I guess. Everybody seems to be fine with that. As Ternok will move towards you, Marlin. What do you have here?
This?
Would you care for the trade? And he gets out the gem that is very big for him. This is a gem of bad luck.
Well, this doesn't seem like it would fit on you, though. You could at least hold that.
I don't know. Since I got that gem from Notanas, it's nice and shiny and glimmer, but all I end up is almost getting scorched and thrown into a different place.
I mean,
Not like it one bit.
don't you always do that, though?
Tyrant just skirms and makes a weird noise.
Make some abyssal noise that's just like a mix between a cat and a...
What's this? I am not walking down that road again.
I mean, if you want, you don't have to be in these fights, Turner. And she'll just pat his head a little bit. Nobody's forcing you to stay with us, you know? If you're not happy, be happy.
Tyrant thinks it for a moment and said that. Then again, I can boast about beating the giant worm by myself. Yes. I can do that. Meh. Sure, whatever. And just becomes stupid and runs away. For now, like, I'm gonna stay, but I'm not gonna say that I want to stay, type of thing.
Well, tsundere will fucking closet. Throughout the long rest, I'll try and introduce my new hippogriff friend to various. Well, I guess to Talius first, then maybe the Balin if he's feeling up to talking to the hippogriff, or trying to talk to the hippogriff.
For
Valin
sure.
is taking a rest and is playing with those hippogriffs. The giant eagles again will squawk towards you as they see you, enjoying this presence of this beast, and they will, as they squawk, you understand that these creatures are tied with the nature of this land, but they have a magical affinity that we do not possess. They are monstrous and they are beasts. Much. They know places all around this land that are hidden from the eyes of the natural inhabitants of this world.
That sounds neat.
This was explained to us earlier, right? Like just by the
Yeah.
yeah.
Correct.
Because he was
Madeline.
trying to tell us this is a way we could possibly find if there's somebody's sister has tried where somebody's sisters went through, you know.
Madeline, do you have anything? It's a long shot, and I guess you haven't seen your sister in a while. But do you have anything of your sisters that you can kind of like show or let the hippogriff smell to see if they might recognize her smell? Like if they can go through magical, or if they know magical ways of travel, maybe they could take us to where your sister went. Maybe.
Well, it's been on my body for 2 years, so it probably smells like me instead, but she'll dig under her armor, pull out a little pendant. Alright, let's take a look. And she will just take it off and just kind of crouch down and set it gently in front of it.
I was gonna say probably the hippogriffs, because they were the ones that were stolen.
Oh, right.
I mean,
I had a brain fart. My bad.
keep in mind that a mound was stolen and all the others scattered as there was a whole chaos at all that. So it could be Griffin that was stolen, Hippogriff could be what's in it. In any case, as you pick up the amulet or whatever that was from your sister and present it onto those creatures, the griffin, out of all of them, slaps it away with its tail.
I think it might know your sister.
Or it just doesn't like me. And she'll pick it up. And then just put it back. Watch! And she'll just pull out like a random object and present it to the griffin instead.
The griffin makes no shots aggressive move or attack against any other object. As you look back at see Nautilus with a smirk on his face.
Well, it's too bad I don't speak griffin.
Well, I guess it's not amphibious, so I can't trade ideas with it.
I can't speak Griffin either. I really want to.
You wouldn't happen to be a devil, would you?
Is there even a spell that can make a person speak Griffin?
I think would tongues allow you to? I guess it would, right? No.
I'm gonna research that and find out.
You are a smart one, pink one.
You know, maybe the riders came, but I don't think this griffin wants to go anywhere near her from how it just acted.
I suppose there's another idea. If we wait for the long rest, I might be able to prepare a spell that lets me speak with the dead.
Oh!
We can ask
That's
the
right.
rider, perhaps.
If the griffin knew her, the rider would too. Nautilus, you're very smart, you know that?
I try sometimes.
Mm.
Now we gotta hope I had that spell.
I mean, clerics
What's it
should
called?
get that. Speak with the dead.
Speak with dead. It's a level 3 spell.
Oh,
and you can
yes.
get-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But for this game, it's level 5.
if it was level 5, I'd cry. No, it's 3rd level. Okay, so I'll prepare that over the long rest so that we can maybe have a chance to talk with the rider.
Okay, remind me something. Is it a ritual or not? I don't remember.
It's not a ritual.
Okay, just making sure on that. However, yeah, if you want to do anything else other than just pretty much generic long rest, feel free to do so, else we can skip to the long rest.
I'm gonna try and fly around a bit with the Hippogriff buddy and see if that it's just if it wasn't just a fluke that I managed to get the.
You're all fast.
How far down do we guess that carcass will?
I don't know. Not enough for you to fly there down and fly back up.
Why do we need to fly back down and fly back up when we can just use the feather fall ring
I mean,
and have a certain teleporter?
It's one person at a time, then they'd have to climb all the way back up.
But if you have the,
if you have to like 50.
Okay, so it's definitely too far to use the whistle to go down and up again.
I mean, technically, you could just fall all the way and then
whistle back up.
if you have enough.
The whistle only lasts for like 5 plus con turns. That would be 8 turns. That would mean 80 feet per turn. So this would still be like 640 feet. This is a big jump.
Oh.
Okay. No, it won't. It would have been good, but don't we have to go down anyway to get that?
I'm not exactly sure I want to throw myself off a cliff at the moment.
That is true. I wish to take trophy, but I understand. I shall. Hopefully, if we return, we can see when we get to the ground. Maybe such a creature must make loud, big crash. So.
Yes. You know what? Just for flavor-wise, Valen, if you would like to clean off, I could probably summon some more water than just the little pool over there.
I've actually been watching Hearth really closely, and look at me, prestidigitation.
Mario. No. Presentation.
Well, I create. I sort of just like raise my hand up a bit, like and bring my fingers together, and a wall of water will just sort of appear. I guess I'll just use one 10-foot section rather than all 30 feet, and I'll just sort of walk through it, clean off my armor. It's nice to have a portable shower.
What? The power of magic. Shower efficient.
Okay, go ahead and complete your long rest, I guess. Fill up your hit points. Do not be stressed because nothing is happening during said time. So the very next morning, go ahead. Nautilus, cast your spell.
Actually, just before that goes, did we ever get a number on how many hippogriffs went missing?
You heard that was a flock, and it would be probably about like 6, 7 of them, 8 maybe. But you have found at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 down there, 6. So yeah, I mean, you do not have to find pretty much everyone.
Okay, just making sure.
So yeah, as you've rested up on the top of the mountain peak and taking your time, Speak with the Dead allows you for 5 questions. So yeah, if you want, go ahead.
I guess I'm just not sure what to ask. Well, I guess the big thing we should know, Nautilus, is what he was doing up here. That's what's important to Ironhaven, at least.
Nautilus is deep in thought, or he's on mute.
Oh, sorry. I was talking that whole time, and I hate myself. So I have a hunch that his mission up here was to probably find the hippogriffs, but it would be helpful if we could get that confirmed. So if you want that to be one of the questions, I can ask one. That. What we could try asking if he's seen where the any of the riders of these hippogriffs.
That's true. We could ask him if he knows who took them.
Would we know, like, collectively, if that creature, that worm, was something from this realm?
It is a monstrosity, so it is native to this plane, as also to the elemental plane of air. And others among it, yeah.
I was only worried if maybe that creature could have been summoned or brought through by someone.
It doesn't fit to.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to fit that type.
It doesn't seem like it is that way. So, what we've see. There's 2 questions. What he was doing up here? Did he come after, or did he see anyone riding the hippogriffs? Still got 3 more.
Does he know of a way we could get the hippogriffs to come back with us to Ironhaven?
Yes. I'm assuming... I don't know if that one over there will allow me to direct it again.
With enough time, I'm sure we can convince them to just come with us.
Yes. So I guess a good question would be
how we get the griffin back.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just write some of these down. 1. What was your mission? 2. Did you see the riders, or I guess did you see the riders of the...
Let's go one by one. As soon as you ask him, and you're not forced to use pretty much at the same time. As Nautilus puts his hammer onto the chest of the Griffin rider, and it sparks onto him with a jolt of electricity, and his eyes open up with emitting blue color. as his head turns and looks towards you. A harrowing sound can be heard from his mouth.
Oh, I'll ask him. What was your mission?
Mission. I did not have a mission. I was guarding the stables of the griffins. Somebody came through. I tried to pursue him, but the shadow enclosed to me. Am I dead?
Yes.
Not. We are trying to ascertain some information that you might have to get these hippogriffs back. We found them. Do you know a way that we can bring them back to Ironhaven?
The griffins are all magical creatures. They know ways, traverse wherever they want or need to be. If you leave them, they'll go back, but I don't have it. If you let them guide you, they can get you wherever they want. If you wish for them to return, just let them, and they will.
Is there any way to get them to guide us to a specific point?
Griffin might need some reasoning, but it is still a beast. If you know the way, you can still point it to the right direction. If they have anything that will guide them to make that journey.
Are they able to track from a scent?
You see these creatures in the tamed form. Griffins and hippogriffs are notorious hunters, if untrained, and if left in nature. They are notorious hunters and trackers.
Is there anything you would like to say to someone that you may never get to see again?
Tell Jarval that I was doing my duty. I'm sorry I failed him. Jarval is the man that Talius met, the stable master.
All right.
And as he says that, his body is drained of all life once again.
I'll close his eyes if they open at all. Basically, we had a talk with the knight, and we found out that he was in pursuit of the ones who stole the hippogriff / griffin, and he was attacked by the worm. He said that these beasts, monstrosities, would be able to make their way back if we left them. but they are also able trackers, so we could potentially try and use them as a way to track your sister, Madeline. But that's up to you.
Wait, what about completing the mission? What about finding what's finding the real culprit?
Well, that's likely. Well, I don't want to make assumptions, but that could be magical. But I'm not sure what the hippogriffs could do to track, other than to try and use that pendant.
You do get the idea, however, just to make sure that this information did not get ignored or was missed, that he was hunting down whoever took the mount when that wind attack. He was on site, on track on the target. So his mount would know their way, in a sense.
Yeah, they still have the quarry in mind.
Well, I guess
I think we should lay this fella to rest, and then it suits us as well to complete the mission.
He said the hippogriffs will make it back on their own, so they'll return.
we should perhaps use the griffin.
If it wants us, I won't force it. And battle
To
is-
try and climb on that thing, it could probably rip your head off.
I'm sure it is eager to find the one that killed its friend. But I will have to try and persuade it. I'm sure it'll... Yes, we won't force it, but it would be helpful for us to try and track.
Did he lose? Poor soul. Did he lose the culprits here?
Well, he lost them, but it is implied that this griffin could find the way, could still track.
It's very possible that... I doubt he was attacked here specifically. It seemed that worm was saving the griffin for later to eat. So, it's very possible they were grabbed out of the sky and just dropped here.
Was the other one, the perpetrator, also in flying?
Possibly. Sounds like it.
I could try, but I am not sure. Track something like that would take much skill.
Madeline,
Hmm.
could you... That might be a bad idea. Could I see the Madrigal's pendant? I want to try and get the griffin to at least acknowledge that it's something that it was after.
She'll hand it to him.
I guess I'll take a good hold on the pendant, and I'll try and get closer to the griffin. And
You see, its sharp talons appear, yet it does not attack this time. As it just goes back into somewhat of a defensive stance, gets out some talons, but does not attack. You see, you can, whoever has some proficiency at least in animal handling can at least confirm the distaste that this creature has for whatever that amulet might mean.
I don't have proficiency.
I've got proficiency.
But yeah.
Well, Dalius, what do you think? Do you think they might try and find Madrigal?
So, just to get that clear, they have a distaste for the person.
The
For this
pendant.
amulet. This amulet for Madeline, it symbolizes Madrigal. However,
Right. Okay.
it obviously does not smell like Madrigal. It has been 10 years to Madeline. So, although, as said, these creatures have not only natural instinct, so it could be indeed that it has an enmity towards Madeline or Madrigal or something.
The guy who made it.
Or even that, yeah.
Out of
Some poor little halfling just sitting in his shop just gets attacked by a bird.
just flies to the window, takes out the window, makes a new window. Just yeah. All right. Well, I don't know if it's going to.
The griffin then looks down onto the rider and flaps its wings once and stands here. Wings spread and the griffin lies down. The hippogriffs swiftly follow behind and do the exact same thing.
Oh dear.
How do we? Is that an invitation?
Well, can they carry all of us?
If they're used to carrying guards with full plate armor, they might have a chance.
Shut up.
I
is that an invitation?
oh god. I will. Oh god, they don't both the same. Nautilus will have faith, and will walk to the hippogriff that he befriended. I don't know which one it is. I'll just say that one.
We should.
Oh no, this is the wrong one. Okay, no worries.
I get clawed.
It's okay. Like you know
Madeline, after taking the pendant back, is going to slowly approach the griffin.
Should try and split up the weight, you know? Have the heavier people with all their armor and things, with some of the lighter.
Ironic,
All right, Val, hop on.
Jerkle probably weighs lighter than Nautilus.
Yeah, well, actually, I guess Dorkle isn't in full armor, right? So,
Probably.
Talius, do you want to ride with me?
Sure thing.
And indeed, as you all step onto those creatures, they in an instant, in a whiff, they all take flight. I would like some animal handling check for everyone. Actually, not animal handling, even animal handling. It's riding. Let's give some respect. But yeah, give me that good animal handling. It will not mean that somebody falls down. I want to see who is an expert at riding those creatures.
Can I get an advantage because I'm riding my friend? God, that's even worse. That's even worse than what Talius said.
Damn, okay. Proficient and everything.
Ah, yes, the wrestling on the hippogriff.
So let's see. Madeline and Valen are okay. Nautilus and Talius are falling, and Jorkle is annoying the hell out of Hearth.
As Nautilus is saying again to Talius, I know how to do this, as he's waved left and right. Talius is grabbing by the tail of the hippogriff. Sure you do, buddy. As you're flying up ahead, Madeline and Valen, you are both flying light and breezy. As the clouds are getting on your way, yet this feels so new, so refreshing. As you even have some time, Madeline, to leave the griffin and put out your hands, both of them, to experience this once-in-a-lifetime experience. As at the other side, Harth is making strides to ensure that the hippogriff does not let them fall, as Zorkul is grabbing with nails and claws at the hippogriff, trying to not wound it severely, but forcing himself to be at least attached onto the creature, even if it turns. As even for a notice, you might see the griffin that is leading the charge spin 360 with Madeline and Valen on board. I will not do that for the rest of the group because they are not gonna survive.
Me and Talius are just holy shit.
Talius is now hanging from the hooves. As Talius and Nautilus both make me a con save.
Oh god.
Dear God. Con?
Oh.
Yes.
There's a lot
Okay.
of green liquid raining.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's natural.
Okay, nonetheless, you can have an exhaustion level for all of this.
Wow.
If you are-
One blue crew member only succeeds. That's how the rule goes.
And the creatures fly up into the distance. And as they stop and start a 90-degree fall instantly, you're all, after the other, start yelling, screaming, as Madeline is the only one that is quite reassured, looking back at her ring, as Ternok is hanging from behind her back, like, "Wah!" with his feet out of the air, as Nautilus is praying to his deity as time to say, "Oh, sure, prayer will do it," as Hart just puts his hand onto his face. "We're all going to die." And the griffins are about to slam onto a cliff, running with a speed of a very fast speed, because I'm not very much proficient with the Imperial system to do the math. So as they run through the cliff, everybody shouts, close their eyes as they go through it. Find yourself
Oh.
of a weird, ancient, old temple. As one, the griffin, two, the hippogriff, the third one that slams onto the ground with Nautilus and Dalius onto it.
Me and Talius both scorpion as we hit the ground. Just
I just think I just picture Nautilus just ragdolls off the
yeah, like an old like the Source game. Just
Nautilus steps a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, and just belches, flies again, and because he got sick over all that, belches, flies that instantly, one after the other. Hop, 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 hop.
if I get to suffer, all of you get to suffer.
A stinking cloud that would force the griffins and the hippogriffs fly off.
Shit.
Hey, this disease, this affliction doesn't only have good things, it also has bad things.
Well, at least we made it. Maybe there's an exit.
There goes our ride. Oh.
I think this is it.
Yeah, let's look around and see if either proficiency in Arcana or religion would help me understand what any of this is.
Religion, I would ask.
Hindsight, you should have used the whistle to get somebody else to come and help you.
Can I make a check?
Of course. How about it?
Wow.
Okay, and you're both proficient and knowledgeable of this stuff, and it actually means something to you. This temple is devoted to the Yellow God. As the symbols, even the colors on some statues have this yellow hue, this aesthetic that is very characteristic for those temples. However, it looks very ancient, extremely.
Madeline will definitely take a moment to just kind of like kneel in reverence to this before just kind of turning back to the group. This must be a lost temple at that.
Though, I get the feeling that, and you see her just kind of like her eyes widen a bit. It has to be. And she's just going to start moving. I mean, the culprit, why else would they be here unless they're looking for something? I mean, whether it's her or not, something's here. Something very important.
Madeline, we might want to take caution. Last old temple we went into had traps.
And
Yeah,
you
but-
all ended up,
True, but this is... And she'll just kind of look it over. This is not a corrupt place, at least I feel it isn't. But one moment.
This feels like a consecrated place.
And she'll turn back to the group, confirming. This is the opposite of that temple. This, maybe, of course.
Turnok belches as he tells this place sickens me.
Well, luckily you don't have to go inside with us.
Go chill outside on the cliff.
I'm coming this time. I let you off in the city and look where I ended. No. This time I'm taking charge of myself.
I'm gonna try and scare Turdok out of the blue.
Stop it. Your breath stinks worse than mine.
Just be careful.
As
I'll flash the hammer.
no, the only place we'd be rewarded for getting rid of him would be here.
Listen,
As much.
I'm not really worried about Turnok right now. Whatever you think of him. I'm more worried about what's in here. Magical or not, this place is... It's something we can't just leave alone. Just so undiscovered. There's a reason for it. And I think
Alright.
we should go.
Oh?
It looks so cool. We have to go inside.
That's the right attitude.
I'm so
Callius.
bored just sitting here waiting to talk about it. I want to go inside.
That is the most Tallius thing that Tallius has ever Tallius. I'm so bored.
As you move forward inside, and give me a second. Let's change up the music.
That was not very play.
Well, hopefully. As you move forward, and again, Turnok is appalled to all this. As you step forward and see the symbol of the yellow god standing in front of you. In this ancient old temple with a few markings that this place has suffered through the passage of time, but still, a knight statue stands in front of you in powerful, in great condition. But now withered a bit, and a few trees might have sprouted underneath him. However, still, as you start moving forward, you see a shadow from the top right corner approaching. As it closes off and eclipses the sky up in front of you. As
Oh,
this creature flies from the gap over there and stands in the middle of all this. As it thuds, you see its majestic regalia, a crown, shoulder pads, a necklace, golden wings, and up front earrings made out of gold, brass, and bronze, a face of a beautiful woman, and the skin of the lower body of a lion, as a Genophoenix stands in front of you all. I am surprised that it has been already that new visitors approach.
Madeline just kind of kneels respectfully. It is an honor to be here. We are a group of travelers. We're looking for someone and we're exploring. My name is Madeline. Great one.
I am the guardian of this vault, Iliocasti.
How do I spell that?
How do I say that?
Hitler Kirsty. Right.
Do you have subtitles?
As I know, I see the path that you have taken. I see what led you here, and I see what lies beyond you. The Sphinx looks to her left, touched by the Celestial, and won by an affliction of the arcane. Her head steers towards the middle. A traveler from the sea, and a child that was saved. A man that has been exiled from his plane, and a trickster amongst you. You, and her gaze ends, Madeline. You are a weird one. Time itself has affected you already once, warped you.
Sadly. As she'll stand up a bit. But, be that as it may, I'm still fighting. Still trying to find what I've been looking for.
Do you believe that this temple, this vault, where your answers will be given to you? Or will there more questions be lying ahead?
I'm ready for both. Even if I find what I've been looking for, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop there. I've got all of my friends here, all of them with their own goals that I'm going to help complete, and a lot more people I'm going to protect. Regardless of whether I find her here, my journey doesn't stop here. At least I hope it doesn't.
Though it did not start this way, but it seems to me that you want to make yourself pilgrims for this vault. You want to know what lies ahead. As her eyes narrow down on Talis, I can see the curiosity sparking onto you as you get bored, even by my presence as we speak.
No.
Says Talis as he scratches his hand, and yet you bring an outsider to my temple, to my domain. A creature that is vile in this place. Disguises do not fool me. As Ternok becomes invisible, nor does magic. Such pride as it's low.
We have told this outsider that it would be best for him not to come, and he's come of his own volition. Should he do any wrong, then? Hello there, Ternok. Should he do anything wrong, I will take full responsibility, and I will do my best to stop him from desecrating this place. He has helped us, and has proven, at least for his own kind, while he's still a bit arguable, and she'll look at him, but then look back. Maybe not good-hearted, but I wouldn't call him evil. That maybe even something like him can change.
Be it as it may, a pilgrim is still a pilgrim, unless proven unworthy, he is still allowed in this place. But you're an odd type of group. This question I usually ask those that want to embark on a challenge may lie different with the whole lot of you. Are you sure you all wish to embark on a trial for this vault of knowledge?
Yes!
I will embark on the trial.
I have. I admit having a little stake in myself, but if my friends are trying, then I will accompany them.
Well, where she goes, I go.
I'm always down for a little bit of adventure.
You will be the eyes of Hiligasti drawn towards Jorkul and Ternok as Ternok scares us. Yes, sure. Fuck. Yes, maybe.
As long as there's beer.
This challenge will. This trial will challenge you in mind, heart, and strength.
I'll. While she's saying that, I'll just whisper to Madeline, "Are you sure you want to take Turlock through this?"
I can't really stop him, you know.
For you lie this place filled with the knowledge of many sages, enclosed in here to remain hidden from the evildoers that would prey or be in need of the fiendish magic. Those that were that tried and schemed against death, or brave knights that fought vigorously to leave their heirlooms here. All those that entered before you have managed to succeed, but those that fail never set foot on this plane ever again. So tell me, once or if you're proven unworthy, to which exile is that you covet? Which of the planes touched of the elemental chaos would be your demise?
Before that, can I ask one thing?
She stands and waits idle, awaiting your question.
You said so soon. Was there a failure recently?
I can answer this question, but I will choose not to. Not because it matters to me, but as I see through you, I can see that if I cannot see a future where me answering you this gives you allows you to be safe or alive even. My answer to that is even almost unclear.
I would like to check if two things. One, if I know anything from Arcana or religion about the nature of this kind of creature and if they're known to be truthful. And the second, what it just said to Madeline, can I tell if it was telling the truth?
Make me a history check. You do not know much about these creatures. You do know them to be guardians of ancient vaults. Very few of them are even known to exist or even rumored. Sadly, with that history check, I cannot give you much more. But with an insight check, you would
I can fail that roll
not be
too.
able. Yep, that's the motto of the day.
Okay, last question. Can I tell if she's single?
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, she's the only one in the room, Balin. You know.
You try to
That'll be thirsty.
Are you trying to do dimension door into that too?
I'm not gonna mention what you guys did with griffins back there on the area. I'm not gonna bring that up with Talius and the bird stuff. But
So, which is a place that you will choose for your exile if it is that you fail your trial?
I care not where I go, but I think you already know what I'm looking for. So,
Is that
If
question
this
for
person
all
that
of
I'm-
us?
All of you together will stand on this trial, and all of you together will be judged.
I mean, we could. Sorry to cut you off, Madeline, but we could get Hearth back home. If it comes to it, you know.
I,
We would also die,
Yeah,
but he'd get
yeah.
home.
I would,
does it?
if we would be failing, and we would be exiled as a punishment, then hopefully we would be sent to some place where we could continue to strive to do better or make a difference.
By the way, just to make sure with everyone, it does not only mean elemental planes. Those planes that are touched by the elemental chaos mean pretty much whatever is not in the astral system. There are other planes as well. Just to make
Round two for the Shadowfell. Here I come.
Oh, no.
that is not.
No, I'm kidding.
do we all go to the same plane, or do we all individually get to choose?
I think this is like one of those stages where it's like everybody, a new campaign gets rolled up because everybody disappears somewhere to hell. Roll on that table, boys.
I did not sign up for Descent into Avernus.
Oh, that is a very dirty game.
Those are the different planes. Some of them, instead of the elemental plane of fire, you can see City of Brass. But these are pretty much
Doom
side.
and Despair saying, great. I think that's the one we're going to.
Okay, so the Feywild counts, right?
No, anything above. pretty much.
Damn it. Oh, that's like the good choice.
Actually, can we tell? Would any of us know if like one plane is better to go
Well-
to than the other?
Well, I'm just trying to figure.
I can easily tell you all that the City of Brass is a place made for, well, it's a place the people that are not native to the plane of fire can safely inhabit. Some might safely inhabit.
If I may ask, are we all going to the same plane if we fail, or each one of our choice?
Yes, to the first one.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Same plane.
Well,
One plane for all.
I want to get Hearth home, so I choose the City of Brass.
The elemental plane of fire in general, but yeah.
Well, Madeline, with I don't. I guess I can't say the water plane would be any better because then we just killed the other half of the group.
To
Well,
be fair, I can breathe in water with
yeah,
this.
I said other half. I mean, like Jorko, Valen, and Hearth are all going to perish damn near immediately.
I mean,
don't die.
Madeline and Hearth survive in the plane of fire. The others do not.
Madeline, maybe.
Right now, if you guys get me sent to the plane of fire, death will not save you from my wrath.
I mean, we could just go to the Nine Hells.
Oh, Madeline. We don't really know. and I'll sort of say this quietly, if this is most likely where Magical went, right? This is the only form of planar travel that maybe she could have just stumbled upon. If she
She's not one to intentionally fail, though.
no, but if she was trying to get to the infernal planes for any reason, she could have just said, "That's where I go if I fail," and then fail. It's like a planar travel for free.
And even then,
Mhm.
as she pointed out, and she'll gesture to the Sphinx, she's not going to tell us where she went or if she even failed. And
That's true.
if we fail, and she's not there, then what then? We're all trapped in the 9 hells for nothing.
I'll make a point then. As much as we want to get Hearth home, me, Talius, Jorkul, and Valen, we won't be able to survive. We'll turn one person stranded into 4 or 5. With all respect, Hearth, we can find a way to get you home, but not at the cost of stranding the rest of us.
You know what? I just thought of something.
Fuck
Turnock,
you.
Ah!
you were able to crawl out of the abyss, right? That's where you're from.
Ooh.
I don't like where this is going.
Alright, we can go to the abyss then and just try to get Turnock to get us out, if that's the case.
I do not want to put my trust into that.
Absolutely not.
The abyss.
Father.
The abyss is. I'm assuming it would get us all killed instead.
You didn't get him killed.
Turnock's an
He's
abyssal creature.
True, but I could beat him any day.
Here's my pitch. Okay. The
To be fair,
elemental.
just to give you 1 sec of knowledge, demons generally slaughter among themselves. They're very chaotic, so it's not like Turnock was allied with them, so they didn't kill him.
Of all of the places that could be a fallback plan, the elemental plane of air it might just be the only hospitable place for all of us to be at once.
Is there any ground there? Wouldn't we just fall?
I think, well, this is a suggestion. I mean, this.
I mean, I have this, but I'd just be falling for eternity.
Yup, that makes sense. If you fall from and you start floating onto there, you're just forever floating wherever. There are places that you can put yourself on, but it is not safe unless you have like a way of flying or a flight mount.
So,
Case,
the plane of fire and plane of water would end up killing half of us, respectively. The abyss is a no-go. The plane of air will just fall forever. What about...
Unless we could land in a city, I don't know.
What's the hidden realm?
And the Arcana can probably reveal some information about that.
We definitely
Roll Arcana.
We definitely don't want to go to the elemental plane of Earth. Tell you what.
oh, I know.
Hearth, you from your past, you have heard of fire giants that speak of the High Hidden Realm. It is a place for giants and their deities.
Giants, you say?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's hospital to giants, then there must be plenty of food. I mean, we just fought a giant worm. It'd be a struggle to survive, but it doesn't sound like it would kill us outright.
Although, we do have to, I guess. Would I know I've only been sort of looking into the Stormlord recently, but would I know that his domain would be in that sort of a space?
I guess, yep. You would, from what you gather, if it is the deities of the giants, yeah, it would make sense. Skyhome is another plane of air.
Or I guess we could just ask to be sent to where the most recent failure went to.
That's probably not going to work.
I mean, well,
My vote is.
Hidden Realm actually
Yeah.
doesn't sound that bad.
I can speak giant as well, so
My vote is on the giant plane. At
Very
least they might be wise, and they might know how to do the plane shift spell. The storm giants, at least.
I respect that you took the time to converse, discuss it, and explore your options. Others in the past have been way more brief, more certain for themselves.
Well, we have a group to take care of, and we don't want to just, I
We
guess.
stick together, success or failure.
True.
I'll look
Right.
over Talius. Hope you got your giant tongue practiced.
Ew.
I've been saving it for a
Let's-
while, but
Just full of innuendos today.
all day, back and forth.
Pilgrims, let the trial commence.